Hey guys, welcome to another episode of NHL Be a Pro. I am Prez, and hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. We're going to face off against the Pittsburgh Penguins in this one. I believe we haven't faced the Pittsburgh Penguins like we haven't faced the past couple of teams that we have played in the past couple of weeks. Next week, it's going to be two different teams that we probably are going to be rivals of. I know one of them is the Florida Panthers, and I think the other one's going to be the Tampa Bay Lightning. So the two teams that I went from to go to different teams, I'm going to face them. I'm going to see how they're doing so far, how good the players are and all that stuff. But we're going to worry about this episode first, but let's jump right into it. I'll see you guys when we get on the ice. All right, guys, we are on the ice now. We're part, according to the commentaries, we're part of the original six. I think, yeah, the New York Rangers are, yeah. They're part of the original six. But anyways, let's figure this out. I didn't get to try my new editing style in the last episode because I was too busy talking about losing weight and exercising and getting better, getting better with my life and getting a better body and just feel more happy with my body. So, yeah. So guys, we're back on the ice. I just skipped that fight, but my new editing style is going to be every time I stop talking, I'm just going to cut that out. I'm just going to cut that out. It won't be a fade jump cut. It will just be a regular jump cut. If you guys don't know what that is, if you guys don't know what a jump cut is, it's when you know when you watch a movie and there's two characters talking in front of each other, face to face, and the camera like jumps to the one guy and then jumps to the other guy and then jumps back. Those are called jump cuts. And I'm going to try to do that in my videos just to make them a little bit more entertaining and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the new editing style. I know I didn't get to try it last episode because like I was talking about stuff that is very personal and that I want to change in my personal life. So if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you guys stay tuned to the end. So guys, so we're back on the ice here. They are on the power play. We're on the power kill. So we got to kill off this penalty. Hopefully I can clear it here. Let's clear it. Oh, I hit the guy right in the foot. Oh, it looks like Pittsburgh has a new goalie. Was it Marc-Andre Fleury was their goalie before? I think the new goalie is called Joe something. But I didn't look at the names in the beginning. I cut that out now because the commentator's voice don't really come in, and if I put that in, I actually get a copyright strike on my channel. Well, not a copyright strike, I just get a copyright notice on my video that I have to cut out the audio. So that means I have to edit out the audio and cut it out and then re-upload the video, which you guys don't see really, and it's kind of annoying to me because I gotta take down the video. I gotta find the right point where the audio stops and begins, and I gotta edit that out and putting nothing in, just blank. And that's why sometimes you see like some of my videos have really, really low quality of audio, then all of a sudden it's really good. That's because I have to edit that out, and I don't want to edit out my voice. I don't want to have to edit my my voiceover, my voice. So I do a really, really good job of actually cutting the music out, but not actually cutting out my voice. It's kind of weird. Alright guys, so we're back in the ice. We have scored again, and I just caught the goalie's name on the Pittsburgh Penguins. His last name is Jerry. So, I don't know what his first name, but he has two first names. And you know never to trust a person with two first names. Or is it two last names? I think it's two first names. Don't trust a person with two first names. So, for some reason, the Pittsburgh Penguins actually trust this guy and trust this goalie, but I wouldn't trust them because they're losing 2-0. And the only thing I got was an assist. I haven't even got a goal yet, so I haven't even scored on the goalie yet. And hopefully, I could do it right now. Oh no, couldn't do it right there. So, in my last NHL video, I was talking about getting healthy and working out and just basic working out, just to get a start. And what I mean about that, if you guys haven't watched the other video, I kind of brief that video. If you guys actually want to see it, make sure you guys stay tuned to the end, where you can actually click on the video to watch it. So I'll give you guys a rough cut what I was talking about in that video. I was talking about how I'm really unhappy with my body. I was not really happy. I cut out drinking pop. I drink water and I drink juice and I eat a little bit more healthier than I did. I stopped eating fast foods. I stopped doing all that stuff. Alright guys, so we're back. We're in the second period now. And like I was saying before, I wasn't really unhappy. I was talking about how I quit drinking pop. And I explained like just the basic things you need to do to lose weight. And it's actually very, very simple to lose weight. And you guys don't have to go on the diet pills. You guys don't have to do like diet shakes. Like, you guys don't have to do that to lose weight. You guys can do many, many different things to lose weight naturally. And one of them I was talking about is just walking. It's very, very simple. Where I live, they have stairs going down a mountain, because I live uptown. I live uptown, like on the mountain. So there's stairs about 30 minutes away from me, or 20 minutes away. It really depends how fast you walk and all that stuff. But it takes me about 30 minutes to get there, and there's stairs going down straight to downtown. And those stairs are actually really, really helpful, because just doing stairs, it's a really good cardio. It's a really good cardio for your legs and working out your legs and all that stuff. And with my, I was talking about my disability in the other video too. And with my disability affects my legs, and they affect the muscles in my legs, and the muscles actually tighten up. And to actually loosen up those muscles, I need a little bit more than working out. I need medicine to actually help loosen up the muscles for 6 months. This medicine loosens up the muscles for 6 months. And I take about 6 vials, like little tiny glass little vials. I take 6 of them. And I haven't taken them in a while, actually, because they weren't really working for me anymore. I've been taking it for so many years. It's just my body got used to it, and it got really used to the drug that they were putting into my legs. And if you guys don't know what that drug is, it's called Botox. And you guys might have heard of Botox from celebrities taking Botox to to tighten up their face. So what the Botox that I took do to you, or the way they do it to me, is to actually loosen up the muscles. Instead of tightening them up, they actually loosen them up. And these vials were very, very expensive. So guys, so we're back in the ice, and like I was saying, that medicine, the Botox, was very, very expensive. I didn't have to pay for it, luckily. None of my family members had to pay for it. My parents never had to pay for it. I never had to pay for it in my life, because it's covered by the government. It's covered by the government because I'm under kind of an aid for disabled people. So for that, the government gives me money every single month. And I'm not going to tell you how much, because that's very, very personal. I'm not going to go in that personal into my details, into my life. But they give me a certain amount of money to live on each month. And it's not a lot. It's not a lot. I can't, with the money they give me, I can't live by myself. I can't live on my own. I wanted to live on my own, but I can't afford it. Just because of the amount of money they give me each month, I cannot afford it. I can afford living onto my own. I can afford that, but I can't afford I can't afford actually paying for like utilities, like paying for hydro and paying for electricity and electricity and hydro are the same thing. And couldn't pay for like water or sewage or anything else, like internet, TV. I couldn't not afford that all at once, because where I live, the city is very, very expensive to live in. But we're talking about $600 to $800 a month for a single bedroom apartment. Now that's quite a lot, and like I was saying before, the Botox is very, very expensive, and I'm talking about $3 to $4 grand each vial, and I take six little bottles. I take 6 of those. Now, they're not that big. I'm trying to find something to compare to in my room that you might be familiar with. I can't find anything. But think of I don't know. It's just little glass bottles that weren't that big. They were about, I don't know, 5 inches tall, 6 inches tall, around there, and they're about $3 or $4 grand each. Now, if we do the math on that, we do 6 times, let's say about 3 is 18. So 18 grand it cost for Botox. Now, that price could have changed over the years and all that, but when I was taking them, they were very expensive. And I had a certain doctor to do it every single time. So the government had to pay for the doctor and had to pay for the Botox. So it was expensive. And also they needed to pay for my therapy and all that stuff because I had surgery. I had Botox. I had surgery, then I had Botox to help loosen up the muscles. And for my surgery, they had to actually cut my hamstring into 2. So when I was born, I had child-sized hamstrings from the day I was born. No, they stopped. My hamstrings stopped growing around like 6 or 7 years old, and by the time I was 12 and 13, they weren't growing. They're actually getting tighter and tighter, so they actually had to cut the hamstring and lengthen it. It's called hamstring lengthening surgery. And I had to go through that in 2006. It's September, I believe, September 5th of 2007. So, and it was hard. It was hard for me because after, it took me about 9 months to recover fully and start walking again. It's because when you're out of the surgery, you can get out of the cast and all that stuff. I had to actually bend my knees, and something went off in my brain that I couldn't control. I couldn't control myself. My knees just locked up, and I could not unbend my knees. My knees got locked up. I could not unbend them. And then when I got them straight, if they bent again, it hurt so much. Like, I couldn't just tell you guys how badly it hurt. It was unbearable how badly it hurt. And they actually had to put me to sleep to actually bend my knees up and down, up and down, up and down, just to do exercise to my knees because it was so painful for me to be awake to actually endure that. And one time when they were actually bending my knees, I actually passed out because it was so stressful on my body that I couldn't take it. So I passed out. And so they had to put me in a hospital to actually bend my knees to put me to sleep, because it's much safer to actually put somebody to sleep in a hospital. I think that's the only place you can really do it, is a hospital. Of course, you can go to the dentist's office and get laughing gas, but that's not the same. This is the stuff where they knock you out to put surgery on you, like real surgery, like I had, like cutting my hamstrings. So a couple hours later, after I woke up, I felt a lot better. My legs definitely loosened up a lot more. And like I was talking about before, I got a lot better. And after they did the leg bending and all that stuff and to put me to sleep, then after that, they put me through therapy for the next, like, almost a year of therapy. They did water therapy. If you guys don't know what that is, they put you in a pool that's heated. It's like a hot tub, basically, and you work out into a pool. Now, for some reason, this is what I said in my last video, swimming is kind of like the biggest workouts you can do to your body. And this is the reason. When I was swimming, my legs can bend, I can move my legs freely, but when I got out of the water, I couldn't bend my legs. Could not bend them. But when I was in the pool, I can walk on the bottom of the pool, I can swim, I can kick my legs. I could do everything that I could do before I had the surgery, but I could just do it in the water now. So that gave me the confidence to actually work out my leg muscles and all that stuff to actually walk again. Because at this point, I couldn't walk. I was in a wheelchair. My mom had to take off of work for months, and had to get me a special bed down in the living room because I couldn't walk up the stairs. I couldn't get up the stairs. My parents couldn't carry me up the stairs. I was too heavy, and my parents are a little bit older, so they couldn't really carry me up the stairs. So I had to get a hospital bed put into my house. This is my older house. This house I'm living at now, it won't even fit a hospital bed at all. But luckily, this house is only 2 stories. And the first floor has my bedroom on it. So there's basically no stairs for me to actually walk up and down if I had to have the surgery again. Because when they did the surgery the first time, they only cut it 50%. That's halfway. I still have to go the other 50%. But that can be fixed down the road in the future. Now, for this, my mom had to take off months off of work, and that was a big struggle for my family because we're running low on money and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So I won't confuse you guys with that. But I had to get a hospital bed put in my house, and before that, I was in the hospital. I actually went home in an ambulance. The ambulance drove me home and carried me inside the house because my parents couldn't do it. So I don't know what you call people in an ambulance. Do you call them doctors, nurses? I don't know what you call them, but I'm going to just call them doctors just for this. So the doctors had to lift me up and put me on my bed. And that's how I lived for the next 6 months, basically. But anyways, we'll continue the story next week about my surgery and all that stuff. I'll continue the story next week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't, if you guys want to hear the rest of this story. And I am Prez, and I'll see you guys next time. There's only 3 seconds left, so you just rather not see it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't. And I am Prez, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.